Yes, guys, good morning. We are going to play a few rounds in My Player, see what attributes we can boost, and then tonight, after I
Welcome
finish
everyone.
work, we'll
It's
come
time to
home
get
and we'll be
ready for
playing
the
some
gripping
online
season-long
matchmaking, see
pursuit
if there's any
of the
difference.
FedEx Cup.
So
Presented
at the
by
minute,
2K
we've got
Sports
about
and the PGA
probably
Tour. It's
60-40
time to find out
win-lose
who
rate
wins this
in
event.
online
Let's head out for
matchmaking,
the final
which is
round.
fine to me
Hello
because
and
I've
welcome. It's
never
great to have your
played
company here on
online
2K
golf
Sports.
before.
I'm Luke Elvey.
I've played a lot of
Alongside me
PGA
is Rich Beem,
23,
and out on the
never
course,
played
Henny
online.
Koyak and John McCarthy.
Started on
Let's
this
get out
one,
to the
and we're
action.
doing alright, so
And Rich,
hopefully when we
excited
boost up
about
the
this day
stats of
ahead.
our player,
There's a rivalry brewing between our featured player
we
and
can
another one out on the
start
course.
taking a few of
But
these
first,
people down.
take us through the course.
Anytime you name a golf course after a, I don't know, lethal snake, you might be onto something at how difficult it might be. Yeah, again, it's in lovely Tampa, but this golf course, there's nothing friendly about it. It's so demanding, I think, off the tee, because you have tee shots that work one way, and then you also have the fairway that tilts the opposite way. It just sometimes doesn't make any sense, and it's hard to play this golf course if you're not driving it very well. But if you're chipping and putting it, then you really might like it. But it's fun, it's hard, but it's named after a dangerous snake. So I'm not going to say it's really fun. Would you? I wouldn't.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
This is a lengthy putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Ooh. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. Always nice to have a birdie putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Come on, get down. That was wonderfully done. This one is a fair distance here. So close. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
What will she produce here? Coming off the back of a bogey.
Yeah, this is a big swing of this one. And a bit of frustration starting to set in as the par just misses the hole. And back to the course with the live action. It's just about 3 feet away.
A good look at par here.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And if this can go down, he'll save par. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Great shot.
Oh, look at this one. It's coming back.
4 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 sixth at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, he's got about 27 feet from here, as far as I can tell.
Put a good stroke on this one.
That was the line.
Yes. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Quality shot, that one. This is his second shot. He's currently tied for the lead. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Putting for birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Let's come off the blade beautifully. Tracking. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that takes him to 6 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 7 under. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Wow, that was just striped. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
It's a green seeker.
Big time play, that one, Beamer. Good look at a birdie here. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 7 feet to the cup. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. As we now move to the next hole, he has a 4-shot advantage. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Oh, that was pure. From around 140 yards here. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, come on, sit. That was a beauty. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
A birdie putt awaits. And there it is. He's currently sitting in first place. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
A bit wild on approach there.
Yes, just a bit outside there, Luke.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Second shot here on their 13th hole. Great touch. Really nicely played. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And down it goes. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Oh, well done. This now, his third shot. Just didn't drop. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
And that drops for a birdie. As we check the standings, it's a massive 6-stroke advantage for our leader. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
About 26 feet from here, I'd say. Starting this one out to the right. Let's watch it break.
And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch, Rich.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. The Copperhead course, the Snake Pit, we're right in the middle of it.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
He's conjured some frozen rope here.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Looking better.
Ah, the birdie just slides by. And that should secure the par on this one. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. The final hole of the Snake Pit, an uphill par 3. Again, 210 plus yards.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
Gonna like the look of this one. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful.
What an amazing putt from way out.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. And Beamer, I know we spend more time dwelling on the fun off the course this week in Vegas, but TPC Summerlin, you cannot take it lightly.
We're playing golf this week, Luke? Oh, that's right. That's what this thing is out here. Ah, Summerlin. Listen, you know, this is a fun golf course, and I like it too because it's in Las Vegas, and there is a little bit of risk and reward to this golf course. There is a little bit gambler's paradise. You know, you can reduce some of these holes down to nothing with good drives by taking them on, and you could also, you know, crap out if you hit the wrong shot at the wrong time. So I think that Summerlin is one of those golf courses when you get on a heater, when you get on a good roll, you can take it as low as anybody. But if those birdies aren't coming early and often, you just feel like you're getting run over.
Currently 1 under for the event. Take us through the tee shot at number 2, Rich.
Yeah, downhill, dog leg right, par 4. Got to avoid those bunkers on the left-hand side. Fairway does pitch from left to right, so the canyon on the right can see some action. And from there, your second shot is downhill to a green that sits a little bit from left to right and from back to front.
Well struck. Playing from around 160 yards. Yeah, that one's looking good.
Oh, looking good, will it?
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as we check in with the leaderboard, it's Wyndham Clark at the top. Well, Rich, the third place is a very strong par 4.
Yeah, par 5 for the members, par 4, though, in this tournament. Tee shot out to the right-hand side, very generous area indeed. But the second shot, straight back up to the hill. You got to carry a canyon and a deep bunker fronting this green. This green is historically a little on the firm side as well, so getting it close with your second is nearly impossible.
Coming fresh off a win, this player is looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. And a par putt awaits him. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And it's a major champion who currently leads this one, Wyndham Clark at the top. Well, let's go back and have a look at the 4th hole. It's quite a big, long par 4.
Yes, down the hill, big bunker on the right-hand side. Those trees on the left also in play for wayward shots. Second shot plays downhill to a green with no bunkers on the left-hand side, but a massive false front over there that must be avoided.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Just 10 feet to the cup here. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Starting out pretty straight here, though. Should move a little to the right.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Now we've arrived at the 5th, Rich, the first par 3 here at TPC Summerlin.
A little downhill par 3, got a canyon fronting this green that shouldn't come into play, but that bunker front right, that could see a lot of action, especially when the pin is back right.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How close was that to going down? This putt was about 8 feet.
A clutch par putt.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard now, and our featured player is in second spot, just behind Wyndham Clark. Well, the sixth, the TPC Summerlin, isn't a long par 4, Rich, but it's a challenging one.
Premium on accuracy off the tee. No bunkers, but desert both left and right can be menacing. From there, the shot up the hill to a plateau green. It's got a little backstop there for shots that go long, but anything coming up short, that's not going to be good. And an outside chance here.
Come on. Is it going to go down? Oh, what a bonus. He's setting up for his second shot. Only one shot off the pace. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Good speed.
All right, getting better.
Oh, that's a great looking putt. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. Let's head to 7, and this one requires some accuracy off the tee.
Short par 4, dog leg from right to left. Just find the heart of the fairway on the right-hand side. Once you get to the dog leg, second shot plays uphill just a little bit. Green protected by bunkers both left and right.
This might be a bit too much club.
Pretty good shot there. John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. How about this shot? Let's return to live play now. And this putt to move into a tie for first. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Well, the 8th hole is a par 3, but it measures in the 250-yard range.
Scary hole indeed. Canyons, desert, bunkers out to the right. You don't want any part of that. Out to the left-hand side, a little low area, but this green, big and flat, it can be handled.
Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
Nice line. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Well, the 9th at TPC Summerlin is one of the big scoring holes. Got to take advantage here.
Thread the needle off the tee. You got a bunker left and trees out to the right-hand side. From there, players that are going to go for it, they're going to find a bunker that is protecting the green on the short side and out to the right-hand side as well. If you find the green in 2, job well done. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par.
He's a long way away, but he's feeling it today.
Great putt. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
As we start the second 9, Rich, it's a challenging start.
It's a quiet and soft little tee shot here at the 10th, but don't let it fool you. That bunker on the left and those trees on the right, they see a fair amount of action. Second shot plays slightly downhill to a green that historically chases away from you. Be mindful of that. Put plenty of spin on that second shot.
Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here at the 10th. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
John, what's the line on this putt?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
This one started out on a good line. What a putt that was. And with that, he moves to 7 under. And looking at the standings now, our featured player is currently in the lead, ahead of Wyndham Clark, who's second. Well, the 11th is a strong par 4, isn't it?
It is. You have bunkers both left and right off the tee. A narrow landing area indeed. And the second shot is to a green that's hourglass in shape with a runoff area in the back that will bring bogeys and double bogeys into the equation.
Not bad. Standing over his second shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, the tee shot at the 12th certainly asks you to position the ball very smartly.
It does. Driver normally not needed here as the fairway runs straight downhill towards that water. Lay it up out to the right someplace. A short, sometimes mid-iron required for that second shot. Keep it left because that green does tilt from left to right towards that water.
Oh, this is looking long.
This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Oh, we talked about scoring holes at TPC Summerlin, and 13 is where it really starts to get going.
Oh, open it up. Tee it high, let it fly, let the big dog eat. Whatever you say, do it. Give her full attention on this tee shot. Wide open fairway. And from there, the hole does dogleg a little bit from right to left. You have to carry some bunkers and some trees down that left-hand side if you're going to find the green. This is a bomber's delight right here. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Nicely done.
How close was that to going in? What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And now that finds him in first place. '14 requires some real precision off the tee.
It does. A little devilish par 3 downhill. It's got runoff areas behind the green that you want no part of. You got to play it smart here. Find the heart of the green. Give yourself a good look for 2.
Going with the 7. This one might need to get down a little. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
And it drops for birdie. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Oh, Rich, the great drivers of the golf ball start licking their lips when they step onto the 15th tee.
Oh, as they should. Yeah, the only real danger here is getting too excited and whipping it left into the desert, the canyon, the rocks. Other than that, those bunkers up there, they're fine. They're all pretty flat at the bottom, and the green is usually soft enough to where you can get that next shot fairly close no matter where that hole is located.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
Tracking. And down it goes. Now 12 under par with just a few holes remaining.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Starting out to the left here. This is going to come back.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, our leader is playing some outstanding golf here now, 8 ahead of the rest of the field. As we head over to 16, one of the shorter par 5s and a terrific opportunity for the field.
Yeah, I got to say that this hole historically, it looks easy. It's short, it's a par 5, but there's something about that pond that makes players squirm. Find the fairway, generous area once again, but that second shot, once you land it on the green, that green is rock hard, and it will go chasing into the back bunkers, but don't get greedy. Never come up shy of this green. You'll be kicking yourself all day long.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one that players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along of this green.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Sitting at -13 for the tournament. Well, 17 at TPC Summerlin has seen some great highlights. None better than Jonathan Bird.
A walk-off hole-in-one in the playoff. How about that? Water, water everywhere down the left-hand side to this elevated green right here. Most players are leery of it and bail out to the right side in those bunkers. And that green chases from right to left, so a delicate bunker shot would be required.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is for birdie.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Holding steady in first place after that one. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Right guys, that'll do it for the Stream 2 tournament. It's not bad. We'll come back either later on today, or if not, it'll be after work, so about 10 o'clock, and we'll come on and we'll play some online matchmaking and see if we can take some of these people down. Thanks for watching. As always, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new and you want to watch me play live, and I will see you in the next one.